Talk to me, Spirit. Let's give them something to talk about. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you like the words that's coming out of my mouth, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, share, become part of the Talk to Me Spirit family. What it do, fam? What's up? Can your homegirl get some love? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Once again, thank you for being you. Thank you for holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. If you're breathing, if you're achieving. If no one told you today, you know I love you. You know, you are special. You is kind. You is rare. And you got this, baby. All right? Let's clear the air. I am the voice of the voiceless. We are talking about, Spirit brought this up heavily. I mentioned this on my TikTok live, but those that don't watch me on TikTok, Spirit told me to mention it here. Sometimes when our grandparents died, they left a lot of debt. So our parents inherit that debt, okay? So they had their grandparents' debt and they had their debt. And sometimes your parents really didn't let you know the struggles because they felt like that was a burden that you shouldn't bear, okay? Sometimes parents don't reveal everything to children, but sometimes children have that unction that they know, okay? Because children are special. Okay, I dislike that word special. They're gifted. So sometimes our parents some parents tries to give us a life that they didn't have. They tried their best. They worked multiple jobs, okay? They robbed Peter to pay Paul, and they really struggling. Some parents go to sleep without eating to make sure their children eat. Some parents make the ultimate sacrifice because they don't want them to go through what they went through. And when those parents die, they leave their kids their debt, their grandparents' debt. So it's piled up. Spirit is saying, I'm talking to whoever that has ears to hear. You need to start building up and leave a legacy for your children so they will not be in that predicament that you're in, or your parents was in, or the grandparents. This is generational curse breaker. This is one of the things that Spirit wants y'all to do. Instead of trying to go broke buying your kids the newest phone, okay, teach them a trade. Teach them about carpentry. Teach them about blueprints, how they can build. If you build it, they will come. We are in a drastic inflation. The American dollars are not doing anything. Money's going up. They are duplicating our meats. They making meats by laser. They mixing meat with human meat. Okay? They trying to make $1 out of 50 cents, however you want to say it. All right? They are making medicine that's hurting us. Okay? They just stopped it where landlords can't triple the rent. But trust me, they're going to come up with another scam. Like I said, there's no more middle class. There's poor and there's rich. And these rich people are greedy because they feel like they're not rich enough. So what they do, they come up with stuff to make the poor go broke. These celebrities, okay, especially the ones that was born broke, got a taste of the livelihood of the richiehood, they want more and more and more. These celebrities are dabbling in rituals. Okay? Nothing against Beyonce. She ain't done nothing for me. That lady don't know me. She never bought me a gift or anything. But she's making up a hair product. If you've seen they clone Tyrone, she's making up a hair product. And everybody and their mama knows she's a witch. So that she's making up a hair product. And it's called a ritual. Therefore, what is it doing? It's messing with your crown eye. Your crown eye is connected to your third eye. Straight up, it's brainwashing you. It's putting you under some type of hypnotic thing to make you feel like, I don't know. And then you keep going more and more. I got to get this stuff. I got to get this stuff. So you sacrifice your kids' tuition, you sacrifice your kids' book thing, okay, or you sacrifice paying your light bill or something to get that. No matter how much I love Kevin Gates, because he has a lot of wisdom and knowledge, okay, he gives me a mental orgasm, okay, but also what turned me off, he got a coffee brand called Coffee Ritual, okay. So what it is to control you. When you drink it, he spoke stuff over that. So when you drink it, you are drinking an entity. These music that you're listening to and you letting your children listen to, these new millennium Gen Z type of music, they're chants to put you in that, to program you. It's okay to shoot your baby mama and your mama because you low down gay. This man got caught because he was in the closet and his information came out of the closet. So he went on Facebook, okay, fuckbook, that's what I call it, bragging that he shot his baby mama, his girlfriend, and his mother because they found out about his dirty laundry. Listening to this music is reprogramming your mind. People are obsessed with AI. Once again, 1999, 1998, 1999 ballpark figure. The Matrix, they talked about artificial intelligence. They talked about it. It was being used, but not like how it is now. So they are showing you how these celebrities are saying they really here, but these celebrities are not really there. Y'all are getting, those that escaped the Matrix are getting right back. They trying to put you back to sleep. If you haven't seen They Clone Tyrone, you need to go watch that movie. Okay, it's been out for a minute. They making up movies, low-key telling on herself. But if you're spiritual, you know. You know? Okay. So, Spirit is saying it's time for you to get out of this generational debt that your forefathers left for you. If they chose you to get out of this debt so you can leave a legacy to your children or to your grandchildren. So if your children don't want it, your grandchildren can want it. You don't want them left with that heavy burden that your parents and your grandparents are going to achieve. And if you're going through it now, what you going through. All right? Further ado, I had to get that out. Okay. Breathe in. Release. Head down. Breathe in. Head back, release. Shoulders back 3 times. Shoulders forward 3 times. Head to the left, chin down, breathe in. Head to the right, breathe out. Head circles. Get all that tension out. Breathe in. See yourself all dressed in white. And the wind is just blowing all through you. You feel it. It's nice, cool, refreshing. It smells like the first morning rain. I want you to visualize yourself walking towards the sun. You see the sun shining really, really, really bright. You walking on wet grass. This is to purify you. This is to bless you. To activate your chakras and to give you energy. I want you to breathe in. Release. As you walking closely to the sun, you see an animal appear. I want you to see closely what type of animal that it is. Okay, I want you to remember the color, how big, how small. And I want you to write down, when we get finished, what it was. I want you to write down how you are feeling. What is going through your mind? What are you smelling? What are you feeling? What are you hearing? Breathe in. Release. The animal that is appearing before you is your spirit animal. So I want you to say telepathy, or you can say it out loud. I give you permission to guide me on my spiritual journey. Breathe in. Breathe out. Head down. I'm going to count to 10 all the way to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. I hope you got your handy dandy notebook and your pen. This is shadow work time. Okay? The first question is loneliness. Loneliness. The question is, when do you feel lonely? The next question is putting yourself last. Putting yourself last. Where are you putting yourself last? Why did you put aside your own needs? I'm going to repeat the question again. Where are you putting yourself last? Why did you put aside your own needs? Last question. Inner teen. Who were your favorite teachers and why? Who were your favorite teachers and why? Those are your shadow work questions. All right? Let's see what is the message for them. Spirit, one card. Manifest the F out of your dreams. The most vulnerable thing to admit to is not your deepest wound. It's what you really truly want. We're talking your biggest crazy assiest dreams and desires. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Write that shit down, make a to-do list, and maybe even tell someone, make it happen. You can do this. Manifest the F out of your dreams. This is what Spirit's saying. It's time for you to manifest your desires. If you don't want to share it, write it down. You don't have to. That's a choice, baby. You don't have to do nothing. All right? Spirit, what is the message for them today? Show me clearly. I don't know what's going on with my music, but you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. Ascended masters you are. You were masters, okay? You came back. Some of y'all was never human. This is your first time being in a meat suit. This is your first time being a human. And then some of y'all, this is not your first rodeo, baby. Okay? Remember, you are in a deep sleep when you came through. Some of y'all remember some of y'all past life. Y'all really do. And then some of y'all do not. And it's okay. This is what spiritual awakening is. You always going through a spiritual awakening. It's not just one. Some is easy breezy, and some is H-E-double-L hockey sticks, baby. Some is. But you are built for this. Everything is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Because to help you, guide you on your mission. You are that front runner. You are the front people they send out. You are that secret weapon. You are God's plan. Okay? A lot of y'all pay attention because y'all going to hear that trumpet. Okay? You're going to hear it. You're getting ready to get called. You're going through things. Okay? You're going through spiritual boot camp. I never heard any soldier say boot camp was easy. And I was born military. Majority of my family is military. And I never, from their stories, heard them say, boot camp was easy. You hate it. You like, why did I sign up for this? Why is this? Okay, spending the nights in ditches. Okay, rabbit holes. So when the enemy come, you'll be prepared. Okay, learning to go in there, especially if you special forces. Navy SEALs. Okay, all them. Assassins, they have one. You are built for this. You are ready for war. So you are getting prepared. So yeah, you're going to not like it. But once you master it, you be like, oh, it wasn't that bad, okay? You are omnipotent. Omnipotent is you are starting to get attracted to people that can stimulate your mind and give you a mental orgasm. Like I said, Kevin Gates give me a mental orgasm because of the words coming out of his mouth. You could be fine as I don't know what. And as soon as you open up your mouth, all right. You know what I'm saying? You could be an ugly duckling. And as soon as you speak to me, I'm like, oh, baby, you got my attention. Because I don't, it's omnipotent. That's what it is. Mental orgasm. And some of y'all have that. Okay? Spirit is saying it's time for you to relax and go with it. Okay? You are built for this. I don't know who I'm referring to. Let's get into the Medulla. Honestly, I hope these shadow work questions are helping y'all. Maybe for some, those that's doing the work, it's going to pay off in the long run. For those that's not doing it, trying to copy and paste what I'm doing, you're only going to get so far. So, because I know I have watchers copy and pasting everything I'm doing. Y'all doppelganger, gamer. Y'all want to be, but y'all can't be. Okay? Inner peace. Be still and know that I am God. This is the drum Medulla. Okay? This Medulla calms the nerves. You can discharge nervousness by drumming with your fingers on a hard surface for a few seconds. Then leave your fingers lying there. Concentrate on your fingertips and press them while breathing out deeply and fully, gently onto the surface. Repeat several times. Now form the Medulla that you see and imagine yourself lying in a hammock under a tree. You are swinging gently to and fro. You look up to the roof of the leaves where a light breeze makes the leaves move a little. You are humming a simple, pleasant little tune. I rock myself with a gentle motion and bathe in the wonderful ocean of peace. You could be 34 years old. 34 breaks down to 7. They want you to be peaceful. Sometimes they just want you to sit and listen. Just sit and listen. Sometimes you might not see nothing. Sometimes you might not hear nothing. You are being healed. Okay? You are feeling healed. So if you sitting, all of a sudden you seem like you rocking, they are healing you. So you feeling this and you're not really rocking. It is your spirit, is your soul that's rocking. All right? So Spirit saying be still. A lot of y'all talk too much. Some of y'all hear, but y'all not listening. There's a difference between hearing a person, hearing spirit, and listening to a person and listening to spirit. All right? 3 cards, Spirit. Exactly, mental. Some of y'all going through a financial restraint at this time. 13 breaks down to 4. It's because you're not listening. Okay, like I said, you're going broke. Getting readings after readings after readings after readings. You're going broke trying to get the latest thing that your neighbor do. Some of y'all don't understand that people are taking out those check by cash loans or whatever it is, making loans of stretching out their credit card. Everybody don't tell. You the only one to tell your business. So they pretend that they A-okay, but they not. Just like you think somebody having a happy marriage, deep within those walls, there's not a happy marriage. Somebody's on the verge of saying, I don't want this anymore. Looks can be deceiving. Okay? Once again, you can back up facts. You cannot back up opinion. Some people say, can I give my opinion on something? Okay? It's because they are low-key trying to tell you they in that situation now. They might be advising you, don't do it. So somebody's going broke to keep up with the Joneses. You're trying to keep up. You're doing all this, and it's laying havoc. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. You making generational debt. So when you transition to go to the upper room, you're going to leave that burden on your children and on your grandchildren, just like your parents and your grandparents has done. Why would you do that? Start leaving a legacy for your children. Be still and know that I'm God. Confirmation. Patience. Patience. 16 breaks down to 7. A completion. 34 breaks down to 7. Okay? If you see that she's wearing a clock, divine timing. Things are not going to be on your time. You are on human time. Spirit don't have a time. When it happens, it happens. Okay? The world is yours. You can have anything you want. Some of y'all are getting ready to get your rite of passage. You see? You're waiting for the rite of passage. All right? Which means a spirit going to come through you. Sometimes it can be Santa Muerte. Sometimes it can be a Grim Reaper. Sometimes it can be Anubis. Okay? That's going to take you down there and give you the rite of passage. This is part of your spiritual awakening. You could be 29 years old. 29 breaks down to 11. You could be a master number 11. Okay? Some of y'all sacral 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra. What did I just say about Beyonce's hairline? Some of y'all are very blocked. Some of y'all got someone is blocking it because they know how powerful you are. So some of y'all have a dark cloud. That's why you're confused. That's why you see it only chaotic stuff. That's why you're not hearing from your ancestors, because you need to feed your Ori. You need to practice grounding. You need to start practicing with the the meditation of each chakra. Okay? Some of y'all need to call forth Archangel Uriel. Uriel is over occult knowledge. He will help you understand and break down your downloads. Okay? 41 breaks down to 5. Y'all going through a major change. Okay? If all of a sudden you realize that you're not hearing, you feeling stuck, you got a snake, baby, in your circle. Or you are not talking to your spiritual team, your ancestors. Okay? A lot of y'all moving. The positive is some of y'all are doing the work. And Spirit is getting ready to show you. You get ready to get close to your cornucopia. Number 11. A master number 11. Alright? You are getting ready to get that. And when you get that, people are going to be so mad. Trying to prevent everything. Trying to put their frustration, their opinions, their hurt. You know? And also when you do get that, people are going to come out feeling like, okay, remember when we was this? A lot of people in their delulu mind think you're obligated. You're not obligated to help nobody. But these people that was never there for you, never was there for you, slept on you, didn't even, when you tried to say something, they washed it away because they was too busy trying to be like the big dogs. And the big dog didn't give a flying fish about them. All of a sudden, because they slept on you, God is preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Now they seeing you get ready to get this cornucopia, and then they go, slide some oil to me. And you're going to say, slide the hell out of here, because they was not there for you. So a lot of people are going to get mad because they feel like you owe them. Baby, you don't owe them because they didn't do diddly squat for you. See, they forget that part. They forget that part. Well, I'm the one that introduced you. Didn't introduce me. I was born this way, spiritual. You guided me, and then you left me hanging. Okay? So a lot of people, you could be 26 years old. 26 breaks down to 8. You could be born on the 8th month, August. Okay? You could be life path number 8. But a lot of y'all are going to see, I guess Spirit didn't like that. A lot of y'all going to see who is really for you and who's not. Who is really for you and who's not. Spirit, what messages do you have for them? Returning to one's roots. This is what Spirit is saying. Learn to return to one's roots. They told me to go back to the cards, okay? Return back to your roots. Sitting, like I said, a lot of y'all have a blockages because you're not sitting with your team. You're not returning back to your roots, okay? Like I said, breaking generational curses, generational debt, leaving legacy, okay? Some of y'all got to, the sins fall on the parent. Like I said, some of y'all are carrying on the burden and the debt that your grandparents left to your parents. So you have your parents and grandparents' debt on you. And just think what you're going to leave for your children and your children's children. Okay, so Spirit said return back to your roots and start investing and start setting boundaries, leaving legacy. Teach them a trade. Teach them how to build their own house. The way things going, people are going to be building their own house, buying land. You can buy land for cheap. And there you are, your child knows about how to do electrical work, how to do plumbing work, how to build, okay, how to do a garden. This is things that you pass down. See, that's what happened. Back in our ancestors' days, before they got captured, they knew all this. They were doctors, they were lawyers, they were teachers, okay? And then when they got over, the colonizers tried to make them think that they was nothing, that they were dumb because they could not speak their language. So they beat it to them, so beat them out of them, said no. That's why they said black and brown and other people were dumb. We were animals. We don't feel pain because people fear what they don't know. So they could not return back to their roots. This is how hoodoo got introduced. Okay, so they had to mix their culture, their religion with that of the Christians and Catholics. Anybody know this? Indigenous Native Americans, they had their own, like they was into the natures and the trees, to the sun, just like Africans, okay? And what happened? Colonel Mustard, all them, so if they was of the demon, changed their name, gave them a so-called Christian name that they picked in their Bible, that the slaves was not allowed to read, and told them this because they couldn't understand the white man's language, so they call them y'all dumb, y'all savages. Yes, everybody has savages in their culture. That is true. But everybody is not savages. So what it is, they had to relearn. Okay? So Spirit is saying return back to your roots. Your children need to know where they came from. All right? What other messages do you have? Spirit says start putting more passion in it. Okay? Passion and clarity. When you sit in meditation and listen, your spirits are going to be very show passionate and give you clarity on the things. They're going to give you your confirmation. Okay? A lot of y'all intuition has heightened up. They want you to put that enthusiasm like you do in these reality shows. How you do when you doing clubbing or doing all this. Put it in your work. Your children are suffering. People perish of a lack of knowledge. One day you are going to be your parents' age and your grandparents' age. Your children is the children of the future. It's time for you to start leaving a legacy of them. Start budgeting. Teach them how to save. Teach them what you didn't learn in school. Teach them about the history, about the truth. All right? You are going to be making a way. The spirits is going to help you. And I hope I'm talking to someone right now. Spirit is saying it's time. People perish of a lack of knowledge. I send you peace, love, and light. I shall.